nice. You took a little
sunshine
cloth to it.
It's like glowing. Are we live?
We are.
We are live. Oh my goodness.
YouTube. No viewers though.
We're all connected though.
Let me silence my cellular device.
Hello.
I should probably do the same thing.
Hello. Is anybody out there?
I see one eyeball.
We have an eyeball. Hey everybody, we're just hanging out, waiting for all of your beautiful faces, your beautiful profile picture faces to join us. 10 eyeballs. Hey everybody. 10's good enough for me. Hi guys, it's Unji. You're here at T.Skies for our Tuesday live show. We're having a Turquoise Tuesday ring-a-ding-ding-ding show. As you can see, lots of finger candy here for you, and everything, as always, is 20% off. So tag all of your friends, share this video on your stream, give us a thumbs up, give us a heart, and we'll see you back here in just a second. Hello! Remember when I first started the show? I mean, like, for some reason, I never do this in real life, but for some reason I would get like really like nervous in front of the camera. And I was like, hi. I would go, hi. I was always doing this weird like red man says how movement. I was like, why am I doing this? And I couldn't stop. And like Shep going, we're live.
It's a nerves thing. I mean, getting on camera is not an easy task. So for that, I salute you guys.
It took a while for me to not be like, hello. Now it's just like, I'm here. There's a camera. We're in a basement, hanging out with some cool kids and some beautiful jewelry. Well, you know where you're at, and if you don't, welcome. This is T.Skies. We are a local mom and pop shop here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're located on ancestral Tiwa homeland, located right between Isleta Pueblo and Sandia Pueblo, along the beautiful Rio Grande, and we are a jewelry shop. We are also a little bit of a stand-up comedy show sometimes, This is just a small taste of what we have upstairs in our gallery. We are a multifaceted company. We have our online signature collection, and you can see that over at tskies.com. And that is what our jewelers here in-house are creating right upstairs. You can sometimes hear the little knock-knock of their hammers. So Diego, Olivia, Devin, Marco, we have some new faces up there too. Ricardo, who else? Ivan. Anybody else? That's it?
Yeah, Jordan sometimes does stuff.
Sometimes Jordan, and then sometimes Devin's family members will pop in and out. So that's what they do. They are up there creating some beautiful signature collections. So be sure and check that out once in a while too, and we have some good prices on there. Sometimes we have sales, and so that is the T.Skies signature collection. Then we have the T.Skies gallery, which is what you're seeing right now, where we partner with different jewelers from across the Southwest, a lot of Navajo silversmiths, a lot of Pueblos. We've got some Hopi artists. Every now and then we get in some wampum shell and some beadwork from up north. So you never quite know what you're going to find at T.Skies. A lot of it is one of a kind. It's all handcrafted. It's all genuine sterling silver and genuine gemstones. And for our live show, we bring a little bit on here for you to check out, and it's always 20% off. And that's our way of saying thank you for hanging out with us and keeping the show going and supporting us during the hard times, during those hard years, which is really when this show kind of got going and got started. And it blew up, and here we are today. And we also have a 501c3 nonprofit called the T.Skies Jewelers Initiative, and that is where we raise scholarship money for kids, not just kids actually, anybody really, seeking a bench jewelry certificate over at C&M, our local community college. And we also will do fundraising for different organizations in the community, such as Changing Women Initiative, SOD, Gadilye. Sorry, my Navajo tongue is still working on pronouncing some of the words. But Walker and Devin have been studying the Dene Bazad, and you guys are getting pretty good, huh?
I hope so. I should talk to him.
It's a hard language.
It is.
I was actually, okay, this is one of my side tangents, but I was just interviewing Orlando Dugai, who is a Dene fashion designer, and we were talking about how, and for me, this is just in my, like, I'm just imagining because I'm not a Navajo speaker, but when you have a language where you have, like, adjectives are different than in English. Like, an adjective is different if it's soft or hard or rough or if it's present or in a different location, and that changes how you see the world. And that when you look at Navajo fashion or paintings or jewelry, and you think about how the language influences how you see the world, and then you can like really look at the jewelry and the art in this whole other like mind-blowing way. Because just think about that for a second. If adjectives in your language were different, and that would change how you viewed everything, right? Somebody back me up here. Does that make sense, or am I just on a crazy tangent?
No, it's just
How you explain things and process information is so much broader. Anyway.
no. There's a reason that his like linguists and stuff study this stuff for long periods of time because it is interesting and there's things that you can't explain but you know. I don't know. You're onto something, is what I'm saying.
Right, and also like with when you're translating poetry, for instance, finding that like that's why people specialize in translation sometimes because what something is in one language, you can't always translate it into another. Anyway, this is a jewelry show. This is a jewelry show. So everything you see is for sale. Not my bracelet though. This was a gift that I got over the weekend from my uncle, and I'll show you guys in a little bit. It's a kashari. It's a clown eating some watermelon. My uncle goes, "Those clowns, they throw watermelons at police." And I'm like, "Oh yeah? Sounds cool." But I mean, I love cops. Actually, the cops in my neighborhood are really awesome. They're always coming over and unlocking my baby when she locks herself in the car, and like there's always something going on. Accidentally sets off the alarm at my gallery.
That's the scariest thing that happens. Like
She's just and she comes toddling out like, "Who, me?"
oh.
So if you see a piece of jewelry that you like, everything has a number, as you can see. Wait until you get to the item number of the piece that you're interested in, and then we're going to talk to you about that piece of jewelry. We're going to give you a price. The sale price will go up into the comments. Please wait until everyone's had a chance to read that price before claiming. That's just a courtesy to everybody, so everybody gets a fair shot. And then be the first person to type in the item number and the word sold to claim the jewelry for yourself. Sold is the magic word. Please be sure to include that and the number. So this is an analog show. Gabs is literally taking notes on pen and paper back there. It's like, might as well be carving in the stone, huh, Gabs?
Hey, it's fun though.
But then we get really high tech and we send you an electronic invoice to your email, and we do that through email. So if you haven't shopped with us before and we don't have your email address, please send that to us at hello@tskies.com. If your screen name is different than your given name, include both so we can find you and your jewelry and make sure you get that. And then once you get your electronic invoice, you can pay in all the usual ways, and we also have Klarna, which is a third-party financing company, so they can work out payment arrangements for you. We also have an in-house layaway program for orders of $400 or greater. Just let us know that that's what you want. We'll send you an invoice for a non-refundable 25% deposit, and then you'll be invoiced for the next 3 months, but you can also pay it off early. I think everything today is pretty much, nothing is going to be over $200 today. This is going to be a nice show. And I was just thinking about how Christmas is around the corner, like that. So if you're looking for some easy gifts, some stocking stuffers, the show's going to be really good for that today. Our least expensive thing today is $64. Our most expensive is $160, and those are the sale prices. Yeah. If you're not a part of our inner circle on Facebook, please join. That is where we will take pictures of any. Okay, let me start that over. If anything is left once we are no longer live, we're going to take pictures of them, and we will post those pictures into the inner circle with the sale prices, and you'll have 24 hours after the show to still be able to claim them. So make sure that you're in that group. It's also just a fun community of jewelry lovers and turquoise nerds and all that, rock hounds. So it's just fun to have like-minded people in one spot. And a lot of our jewelers are in there too. All right, without further ado, let's get started with number 1, shall we? This is going to be a ring size 7.5, and it is a turquoise and sterling beauty. Ooh la la. Also, just a reminder, if you were not a part of our show on Saturday, we still have Calvin Nelson's jewelry available in the inner circle. We're going to have that in there for quite a while. And he is a Navajo and Apache artist from Ruidoso, and he brought in some really beautiful things. His stones were killer. So make sure you check that out too.
I'm glad you brought that up because I actually took some new pictures of some of his items.
Uh-huh.
So I'll be posting those in the inner circle. So feel free to ask questions if you need me to measure anything.
Cool. And those guest artists, they set their own prices, and it's just a really awesome way to directly support an artist. So this is item number 1. It's size 7.5. Grace Kenneth is the artist on this one. And the sale price is $144.
Oh wow, this has 3 turquoise on that.
Little teardrops on the side, yeah.
You get triple the turquoise for $144. That's a pretty good deal.
You know what these remind me of? Watermelon seeds.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know why.
shape.
For some reason, I have watermelon. I actually grew watermelon in my garden this year.
Oh, congratulations.
I know. I feel like a
A farmer?
yeah, an avatar.
Farmer Angie?
That is not an easy thing to grow in the desert.
No,
I'll tell you.
no.
Size 7.5, and that is number 1. I also have cantaloupe. Number 2, I've got a vintage ring here. It's a size 7, and it's coral to match my nails.
Oh, wow.
Devin says bring some.
Yeah, I also have red corn growing that I'm really excited about.
Did I spell coral right?
C-O-R-A-L? Coral. I don't know why you ask. Just because I'm a writer doesn't mean I'm a speller, okay?
Yes, you got it, man. You got it.
Number 2 here, vintage coral ring. Elegant, simple, classic. $64. 64 bones. Can't beat that for a coral and sterling silver ring, especially an older one.
Man, I wish I was a size 7. This one is petite and beautiful.
Are all your fingers the same size, Gabs? Have you tried different fingers? Because I have everything from a size 4.5 over here, and then this one's a 7, and then I've got an 8.5 in the middle. It's just like they're all over the place. I also think I might be getting arthritis because I think my knuckles are getting bigger. It's from all that like typing. Let's go to camera. Ooh, is camera 3 on? Did we
I
check?
think so.
Why would camera 3 want to cooperate?
Nice.
I don't know. I think my largest.
Pretty.
My index finger, I could probably get a 5.5 or 6, but then it's one size down for each finger after that.
Wow. Got a tiny little paws.
I'm thinking my ring finger is probably a 4 because I've never worn a ring on my actual ring finger.
I had to get my wedding band sized twice to get it to fit because no one would believe that it was as small as it was, and finally Olivia did it for me.
Oh, Olivia finally believed you.
I sent email questions to your website, but you never respond.
That's hello@tskies.com, just to reiterate that. I'll double check the
Hello at
records in here.
tskies.com is the site. Oh, this is a pretty red one. Oh, by the way, I am a rebel. I am wearing white after Labor Day. I am not sorry. Someone very fabulous once told me, you can wear white whenever you want. They changed the rules to strong, independent women can wear whatever color any day of the year. I was like, that's right. That's what I'm doing. All right, number 3 is a size 7. It is a really cool little inlay ring with, it's got a red, white, and blue colorway to it. A red, white, and blue colorway to it. Sorry, I got all distracted. Never finished my sentence. Let's take a closer look. We've got coral, we've got white shell, we've got lapis, and that is not a black stone, that is a shadow box in there. It is
forever to figure
channel
that out.
inlay. And it almost seems like they selected the lapis. Sorry, get that on camera. Selected the lapis so that each one has a tiny little piece of pyrite, almost as if it's part of the silver shell inlay. This little guy is on sale for $64. Another smoking deal today. Do we have an artist on this guy?
No.
This is probably my favorite inlay today. It's like the moon rising. It's beautiful.
It's patriotic.
Almost.
Almost. It's red, white, and blue.
Well, turn your hand though. Can you see the moon rise like I do?
Oh, like this.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. Or like a sun, like the very, very beginning when the sun comes up. Too.
Dawn?
Huh?
Sunrise?
What?
Is it dawn or dusk?
I think it's dusk.
Dawn is sunrise, dusk is
Sunfall.
sunfall. And the moonrise actually happens at 3:15 p.m. I looked it up randomly.
Huh.
I have a moon app. All right, so this one is number 3. It's a size 7. Number 4, another vintage piece, a size 7.5. Little piece of keyrin in there.
Ooh.
Let's turn it the other way. And it has that cool leaf applique, which screams 1970s to me every time. I just want to put on some bell bottoms and some fringy leather to go with it.
Is this one? I can't tell from patina, but is it too shiny? Or is it vintage? Not
Or-
shiny.
I think it's.
It's shined up vintage.
Got it. Gotcha.
You
Love to
can
see
shine
this
up
one.
anything to make it look newer. So this is number 4. It was originally $100. It's on sale for $80. It's got a bit of a shadow box going on here, an applique feather or leaf, whichever you prefer, because I think it goes either way. And then this still has its nuggety form to it.
So,
Switching
number
bit.
3.
Number three, going home with Mary Ann. The little inlay number is going home with Mary Ann. And let me put number 4 right there. Give you a little drum beat. Where's our drums? There it is.
Oh, I must have put it to the side.
You keep hiding our drumstick. Shame, shame, shame on you.
I hide everything in this room. Very nice deal. Congratulations.
Gracias. There you go, darling.
Thank you. I knew somebody was going to take my favorite.
Number 4. So I promised I was going to show you my bracelet that my uncle gave to me. So my uncle is an old hippie. Well, he's a cowboy. He's a cowboy, biker, hippie. He's like the
cool.
he's like the iconic 60s man. He's very cool. He wore John Lennon glasses and had a mustache my entire childhood, and I just thought he was the coolest thing in the world. So we went to go visit him this weekend, and he's an old jewelry trader, artist kind of guy, and he gave me this bracelet. It's like a shari, a clown, eating some watermelon, and I love him because he's chubby. A little chubby clown. He's so cute.
I didn't notice his belly button until now.
Yeah. And this is a Dennis and Nancy Adaki, which they are, if you know jewelry, if you know inlay, they're the bee's knees.
This is beautiful.
Isn't it pretty? It's my new treasure.
That is a beautiful gift. I hope he's doing well.
He's had like 10 heart attacks. He has like over 100 stents in his body. He's a medical miracle. The doctors actually want to like study his body for science when he passes away, because like he was supposed to die 20 years ago, and he's still doing his thing.
Man, I hope to be known as a medical miracle one of these days.
So that's my treasure that I'm wearing.
With your tiny fingers.
Yeah.
Ooh, and I love when segues just happen and I don't even have to try. This 7.5 ring is number 5. Happens to look beautiful with this bracelet. Check that out.
Oh, wow.
Boop. So for all of the newbies watching, inlay is a really awesome Zuni technique where they hand cut these stones and place them into these designs. Like, can you just wrap your head around hand cutting some of that stuff? That blows my mind. But for number 5 here, it's a size 7.
Sure.
Let's see. What's it say? Oh, 7.5. Sorry,
Okay.
7.5. It has a hallmark. Hold on. Give me just a second. LLC? I don't know who that is. And this one was originally $180. It's on sale for $144. Size 7.5. It's a really good deal. And all we do here is good deals.
Do you think it's
by the way.
Zuni?
I I mean, I don't know, because Zuni usually do a scratch.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They etch it.
They do a scratch etch, but this, I mean, it could be Navajo, it could be Zuni.
They still etched it in. Oh no, they probably that's a
No,
stamp.
I think it's a stamp. It's hard to say.
What is the little mark say?
This says sterling.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
so
the
we're-
sterling mark. Huh. Interesting.
It is so classically Zuni, though. I love that beautiful.
Bezel?
Yes, the bezel. But what is that shape? Help me. Words.
I mean, it's not an oval.
I would call it a football, but I just don't think that does it justice. But I love that shape.
8th grade geometry teachers, speak out.
Let's go with camera 3 on that one. So 144 on this one.
Oh no, I put the ring on.
A navette. A diamond? No, not quite a diamond, like a round diamond.
I like that word, navette.
A marquee. Wow, who knew there were so many names besides football? So this marquee design ring is number 5.
Marquise is my new vocabulary word today. Thank you, everybody.
I don't think you pronounce the S because it's French.
Oh, I should know that.
Marquee. It's a marquee or a navet. Is that navette or navet?
Nave?
Navet.
When it's 2 T's, it's Navette.
Oh.
What?
6.
As we were talking about language earlier and getting confused.
Love this one. I actually. Okay. So this one has a patina on it because it's older, but honestly, I think it would look so much better if I polished it, but I'm afraid to polish it when somebody wants the vignette. But let me show you why I think the patina would look better polished. Because that black with a shiny silver, you know.
Ooh, that's a tough
Look
call.
at that. It's got a 3 dimension to it in the inlay. So this is also a silver channel inlay ring. This is probably one of my favorites on the show today, actually. This is a size 6. It's a little guy. It might be meant for me.
Uh-oh, watch
I
out
think
now.
it'll actually fit on that finger. Is my husband watching? This one was originally $140. It's on sale for $112.
What kind of stone do you think that is?
I think it's onyx.
Definitely.
It'll keep away the evil eye.
That's a
Size
tough
6.
call.
Oh, I want to polish it so bad.
No, don't polish it.
I
like
won't.
I don't think I could do it. I don't think.
If
like
I
the way
owned
it's-
it, well, if you polished it and you didn't like it, I learned from experience if you just forget your silver jewelry in your bathroom for a year,
A whole year.
it will turn black, and when you polish it, your fingers will bleed because it is so tarnished.
Well, I don't know.
Never
I don't-
again.
I don't think that's much of a replacement, but you're right though. If you get those silver channels to pop up against that black stone,
I think it would be stunning.
ooh. Let us know your opinions on the patina.
Called it a vignette earlier for some reason, and I don't have no idea where that word came from.
Because we're still about on marquee and navit.
Sometimes I think I just speak nonsense. Okay. Coming into number 7, these are going to be 3 adjustable rings. They were each originally $120. They're going to be on sale for $96. Woo.
Can you do ABC in size order, please?
So they start at a size, but they are adjustable, so you can let us know where you want them to end up. So we're going to start with, I think you did this for me. Nope.
Oh, sorry.
This one is letter A, and then it's a 6, and then it's a 7. Okay. 7A. Ooh. teardrops. There it is. So this one starts at a size 8. You can adjust it bigger, smaller from there. It's a beautiful piece of turquoise.
Oh, wow, look at that. It almost looks like a constellation at the top of the tier.
Do you know who made these?
And it has a little bit of a darker into lighter look there. Let's see. There is the adjustable band. I feel like these were someone that was on like a guest artist, but they're not
Recently.
signed.
Yeah, these really do look familiar.
So that's going to be 7A. 7B starts at a size 6. Well, that is a pretty piece.
It's not a perfect circle, and I think I love it because it's not perfect.
I agree with that. I want to show you how it looks kind of zoomed out a little bit.
Oh, so it's a big statement piece, but it's not swallowing up your whole hand.
Yeah, it's like the perfect size between the big honker and the little petite 6-old.
Hey.
Let me show 7C before we switch gears again. This is going to be a size 7. Teardrop. And again, these are all going to be on sale for $112. Is that what I said?
96.
Oh, 96. What? Really?
It's true.
Dang, we're just giving it away. 96 for each of these. All right. No. Backtrack a little bit because number 6 just found a home. Polished or unpolished, Kristen?
Let her.
If you want it polished, Kristen, I will get so much satisfaction out of polishing it for you. But if you want it patina, that's cool too. I just want to be the one to polish it.
No, patina.
Kristen, I also have a message for you. This is Gab's customer service speaking. Please send me an email at hello@tskies.com. I tried to alert you that one of your packages was returned to us. I need your email. I need you to email me, honey.
This is Gab's customer service speaking.
Sorry, there's live show Gabs and there's customer service Gabs. They're not the same people.
I know, it's just so cute. It sounds so professional. Oh my gosh, Kristen, I'm dying to know if you want it polished or not. I'm such a weirdo. Okay, let's take another look at this. So we've got Yolanda. I'm going to go back through them one more time. Each of these are 96. I want to say that that's going to be the deal of the day. These 3 rings. This is going to be number A, 7A. It's hard for me to pick which one I like the best. 7B, right here. Dang, just get them all. Wear them all. Wear them all! And 7C there in the middle.
A is a very strong contender. But B.
I want to get them all and then wear them all together.
I mean, B is the biggest stone, but it doesn't seem like it's not going to get in your way.
They actually fit together. They're not even, they don't clink. Clink and clink.
They don't hit each other when your palm is spread out, or I'm sorry, when she's ready to get into that kind of fight. Could you imagine?
She wants it polished.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna get through all of this, and then we're gonna do that. It'll be a live polishing demo.
I have cotton balls somewhere too.
How did I not claim this before? I know Navajos aren't supposed to have much to do with owls, and I'm a bad Navajo. But this is when I say it's the Spanish influence. I'm blaming it on the Spanish. I love this little owl. It reminds me of Hedwig from Harry Potter.
I was thinking the beginning of Labyrinth with David Bowie.
You know what? I've never seen Labyrinth.
You haven't?
Because when I was little, the puppet scared me, and I'm still that child.
That's okay. Those are scary puppets, though.
I've
That's
never like worked my way past that.
that's a
I mean,
valid
but I'm a
reason.
huge Bowie fan. I freaking love David Bowie, so I've got to work on that. This incredible. I mean, what's the incredible part is just like how these are hand cut stones. And this is an older piece, so they probably didn't have all the wild tools that you youngsters have today. It is a size 7.5. It's on sale for $64.
Ooh.
This is your perfect Halloween ring.
That's what I was gonna say. We're gonna get to our Halloweenies, and we'll get you up on the right movies.
All right. Ooh, let me turn him around.
Yeah, thank you.
He's such a happy little owl. We just started introducing my dad to res dogs, and we were on the I think it's the third episode with Uncle Brownie, Gary Farmer, the uncle, and when they walk up to his house and he has like a plastic owl hanging from the tree, and Willie Jack's already accusing him of being a shapeshifter, and then they see the owl hanging, and they have like the eyes like pixelated, like blurred out, like you do for like adult
Like it's a
content.
person?
Yes, and then like they're all walking and like shielding their eyes.
Like it's the owls in witness protection. So what is the tradition though? Because I need to know, because I want to draw out animals and whatnot, but I don't want to draw animals that aren't good for people.
I mean,
No,
they're just not good for
it's-
native.
Yeah, it just depends. Yeah, it just depends where you're from. Like for instance, spiders for Navajo is super sacred because she taught us to weave. But for like certain, for Nakota, I don't know if it's Nakota or Dakota, they're the trickster, and then for Lakota, they're good luck or something like that. I might have. I might have a back. I'm not trying to be super smart.
But
because
they
I
all
don't
have
know,
different jobs though, so everybody looks at their jobs differently, I guess.
But as a non-native person, draw whatever animal you want. That's what I say.
7 in soul.
7A found a home. 7A found a home. How about we change out? We don't do drumming anymore. We just do like the snap dance. Just
Man.
kidding.
And we're gonna end up a 70s jewelry show. Raise your hand.
How are we not already? My uncle, who is in his 70s, was going off about some like hip hop artist, and like the kids knew, and my husband knew, and my uncle's like, "How do you not know?" I was like, "Me, I don't know anything after Creedence Clearwater. Like I am stuck in the Stone Ages. It's not even my generation. I just love it."
For Kristen, thank you so much. Ooh, I'm glad this one had a home.
With a little bit of Lizzo thrown in just to keep me hip. Okay, this one is hands down my favorite of the show. Actually, like I'm having to beat myself off of it. And of course, it's a Henry, R. Henry, Roland. Is it Roland Henry? No,
it's
Ronnie Henry.
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
I get my Ronnies and my Rolands mixed up. Sorry, guys. It's the dyslexia. This one is super cool. It's almost like a kind of like a kite shape. I'm in love with it. It's a size 7.5, and it's on sale for $128. And just see for yourself.
Gosh, I really love how hard these edges look. And these corners
Right?
are.
Me too.
Yeah, flip it.
And
Yeah,
it's-
that angle's best.
So we're getting my dad caught up on the first season of Res Dogs so that we can all watch the second season together.
I'm not all caught up on everything, so.
It was really cool. I went to the Santa Fe Indian Market fashion show, and the boy that's in there, he was part of the fashion show. And then the sheriff was at like some other events and stuff.
Man, I wish I would have been able to go. Maybe next year for me.
All right, you guys. This one is. Did I talk about the price? I got like so. I get bamboozled by it because it's so pretty. All right, this is number 9. I'll stop having side tangents and get to work. This one was originally $160. It's on sale for $128. Deal of the day. After those adjustable rings, just because it's so high quality and just so freaking cool. I might have to like add this to my box of things that I want if nobody gets this today and 24 hours thereafter. All right, last is number 10. Man, this is another good one.
Christina has really good taste, man. These are like the
does.
coolest rings ever.
Ooh, this one's adjustable.
Nice.
Some adjustabilities.
It's by Buffalo, right?
This is
No, this is
Wild
Wild
Horse. Because it's got the brown. It's beautiful. It speaks for itself. It was $200 originally. It's on sale for $160. Like I said, it's adjustable. Quite a bit of silver in here. And then just that stone is gorgeous. That teardrop, almost arrowhead shape to it. Let's go to camera 3. Tripping over busts down here.
It matches your skin tone and your dress.
Boom. That's why they paid me the big bucks.
Point to your face. No.
Huh?
It's like an arrow.
Now point to yourself.
Ooh.
Alright, now point to yourself like I'm the man.
Ooh. I can't or I'll like flip myself off. Is that what
No,
you're trying to get
don't
me
do
to
that.
do, Gaps?
No,
Is
no.
that what you're trying to get me to do? This is a family show.
No, that's not what no. Stop doing things if that's what you're gonna do then. Put your hands in your pockets, none.
You guys are crazy today.
Crazy every day.
It was Labor Day weekend. We were refreshed.
I got lots of sunshine and I went to Truth or Consequences and I'm going to just super endorse that River Bend Hot Springs because it's beautiful. It's right on the Rio Grande. And on a weekday, $25 for 2 people. You can't beat that
That's
for an
pretty
hour
good.
soak. And after an hour, you're already like, I need hydration and salt. All right, guys. We've come to the end. My beautiful friend. The end. What do you guys want to see?
Number 9. I just want to look at number 9 forever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not my size, so you guys are gonna have to love it and enjoy it on my
I think
behalf.
it'd be like a cool MIDI ring. Look if it, oh,
What's a MIDI ring?
like
Where
where it
stops
just
at your
goes at the top.
Uh,
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Here you go. Number 9.
That's just like I remember them talking to me about like the stone picking the design and the stone picking the ring.
Yeah.
And this is just like, yeah, that piece of turquoise determined everything about this ring.
Let me see. Is the light? Maybe the light's a little too bright to see some of this. The intricacies of this ring.
Yeah,
Turn
that
that down a little bit because we've got some white in
so,
here and some black. Oh, Kathy's saved me from myself.
I'm sorry, but
Kathy, wear it in good health. It was my favorite. It's going on to its forever home with you. Thank you so much. Well, what else do we want to look at?
Ooh, number 2, that's the only coral we have, at least the coral by itself. That is Kathy.
Let's just go through number 1 and go through them.
Yeah.
So number 1 here is a size 6. It's a little guy. It's a little guy with a lot of personality. That is number 1. And it is on sale for $144. What's Blue Water saying on YouTube there? Looking for a traditional silver earring with a single Navajo pearl. I think we could custom make that in-house. Probably pretty easy.
I don't know if we're doing custom.
Not until
Oh.
January, but I do want to put you on the wait list, Blue Water Pines, so please email me at the hello so I can get you in line, okay? Because I like that idea. I love it.
That would be cool. It maybe might even make its way into the signature collection. Number 2 is on sale for $64. It's a size 7 coral ring. 3 sold. 4 is our vintage Kingman applique ring, going size 7.5. Oh, did I say a price on this one? It is on sale for $80.
Ooh, can you feel the texture on that stone? I love when you
Mhm.
kind of pit like that.
Reminds me of a tooth because it goes in the center there, kind of.
I like that. I like it when the stone is kind of raw like that.
I like it.
7.5 on number 5 are inlay.
Number 4 sold, right?
What?
Oh no, never mind. I didn't.
Number 3
Three
is
sold.
one that's sold.
This is number 5. We've got coral, we've got white shell, we've got onyx, and jet, and we've got turquoise. Hand cut little stones there, and this one's going for $144. We have 7B and 7C left. 7B and 7C are both on sale for $96, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yes.
They're adjustable, so let us know what size you may want them. Doesn't get any more versatile than a turquoise and silver ring. Boom, boom. Classic and classy. And 8 are Happy Owl. We're calling him Happy Owl. Happy Owl. Happy Owl. Happy Owl the Owl. Sorry. Number 8. This one is also going for $64. It is a hand cut inlay design.
Look at they made his feathers on his tummykins by hand.
It's a snow owl. I swear, there's got to be one Harry Potter fan out there that can dig this. And last, we have number 10. Also adjustable. Wild horse. There's a bunch of wild horses up in Ruidoso. And this one is going for $160. I'm probably the only weirdo that when they see wild horses thinks of Marilyn Monroe's last movie, The Misfits.
I never saw her last movie.
What? For shame.
Yeah.
It's her best work. And her husband, who was the playwright, whose name is now escaping me. Famous playwright. Last husband.
Nope, not.
Dang it. Anyway, he wrote it specifically for her. It takes place in Reno, Nevada. Clark Gable's in there. And
Everybody.
not forgetting everybody's names. I'm pre-Alzheimer's.
Are you gonna polish the?
Yes! Yes, I am going to polish it. Where'd it go?
Okay, here it is. Alright, Christian. This is gonna be like a TikTok video, but just for you.
Ooh. We need to make sure that we remember this so we can have them save this little clip. Maybe we can put it on our website for a real life demo on how to. Too bad we don't have a clean polishing rag. Do we have a clean polishing rag?
Those don't exist.
This polishing rag looks like it's.
Yeah, that's what we like about that product, though. is-
Arthur Miller. Thank you, Jean. Gosh, that was gonna make me crazy. What's this for?
Just kidding, dude.
What's on it? Oh.
Nothing. It's a buffer.
Like, what are you trying to do? I'm all suspicious. Okay, we're gonna polish the ring. Step 1, get yourself a polishing rag. Step 2, start polishing. Look how fast
Oh,
that happens.
wow.
Actually, let me zoom out so you can see what's going on here. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna look so good.
People pay extra money for patina.
Well, she wanted it, Walker.
She
I
did.
only kind of peer pressured her.
Claws that we use is called Sunshine. You find a pack of 8 of them on Amazon. Just wanted to mention that because these are actually a good product.
They're wonderful. You can't have enough of these laying around. And if you happen to be out of them, a little toothpaste will do the trick as well.
Ketchup even.
What?
Yeah. Anything acidic.
Oh, ketchup. That's great. How good this is looking. So
Yeah.
satisfying.
That's what I like about these claws, though. You don't have to put extra gunk. You just buff and buff and buff.
This is cleaning up so easy.
Oh my gosh. Well, you were right, Angie.
I'm always right, guys.
Toothpaste works great. Ketchup for copper. Ketchup for copper. All right, Blue Water Pines. I'm gonna try it. It's the only use I have for ketchup. Okay, now you can see the 3D aspect.
Yes,
of
because
it.
you have the contrast that was intended here, so you can actually see what's going on a little bit better.
Oh, hey, Kev. Good to see you. Oh, Kirsten,
So
there it is. What do you think?
You can even give it another little
Pass.
rub down when you get it home too. Thank you so much for letting me polish your ring for you. So pretty. So pretty. Alright, well that's our show, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. These remaining items are going to be in the inner circle. We want to make sure you guys know that Saturday we will not be having a guest show. We are actually closing down the shop because everyone's on vacation. Shep will just be getting home from Italy. Everyone's going somewhere, and it's going to be my anniversary weekend, so I'm going to go camping, actually, which is, like, not really, like, characteristic for me, but I'm craving, like, some, like, get my hands dirty moments.
It's a good thing, though. Olivia's going to Virginia.
Ooh, fun.
So you'll see us again. We'll be fresh and relaxed and ready to go.
Yes. But we'll also be here. Devin will be here Thursday. I'll be here Friday, so don't worry. You're still going to get your T.Skies lovin'. All right, well, that's that, and we'll see you back here on Thursday. You guys have a beautiful night. Be kind to one another. Walking beauty, and we'll see you. Did you just pull me off? Oh my gosh, Walker just pulled me off air.
The show's
sorry,
over.
Okay, bye, y'all.